Hello, this is Douglas Block. Welcome to another live chat. This is actually live chat number 60. Can you believe it? 60. Just seemed like moments ago. I started doing these sometime in 2017. It's now April 11th, my nephew's birthday. Hi, the Cristio, nice to see you. Anyway, it's his birthday, and also on Saturday, the what is that? What's today? 11, 12, 14th of April, about 3 days from now, I'm going to probably pass the 10,000 subscriber mark. And I'm going to make a video on that. I owe it all to you guys. Oh my God, a beautiful yellow finch is outside my window. Yeah, the other feeder fell down, and I got to go and fix it because these poor birds are coming to my house and not getting their nutrition. Hey, Laza Maria. Hi, Claire. Hi, the Cristio. What things that relax my body? I usually feel calm most of the time. Oh, a couple of things. One, it's called paced breathing. Breathe in to the count of 4. Hold for the count of 2. Breathe out for the count of 8. Hold for the count of 2. Breathe in for the count of 4. Start over again. 4. In 4. Hold 2. Out 8. Hold 2. Or find some sort of pattern that you could like. The other thing is to do is progressive muscle relaxation. I have a whole video on that, where you tense and then you relax each of your muscle groups from the feet up. Google progressive muscle relaxation, or go to my YouTube site, which you're on, and type in progressive muscle relaxation. I have a whole video on it. And of course, sitting in a hot tub is my favorite. Wet cupping. I'm not quite sure what wet cupping is. Hey, Oliver McLeod, with a name like that, you might be from the UK. So the Cristio, did that help answer your question? All right, so again, 10,000 subscribers on Saturday. I'm going to make a special video. You know, if I could figure out who the 10,000 subscriber is, I would give him a signed copy of my book. I wonder if there's a way to find that out. Oh, Laza Maria, wet cupping helps a lot. Is that something to do with acupuncture? Could you explain what wet cupping is? Oh yeah. The tense and relax, the Cristio, the progressive muscle relaxation is in every stress reduction handbook you can find. It's been around for a long time. And here's the key, the Cristio. A person cannot be anxious when their muscles are relaxed, completely relaxed. You just can't hold it in your body. By the way, I lived in the UK, and I was very interested in King Arthur and Glastonbury and the Knights of the Round Table. I just found out who invented the round table. It was circumference. Oh my God, with flames like these, who needs energy? It's not acupuncture. Okay, well, I'll look up wet cupping on the internet, unless you have I know they do cupping with acupuncture, but wet cupping, well, I'll go ahead and look it up. Thank you. Maybe I'll teach it to some of my clients. We do have a joke book around here. Let me see if I can find something. Logs. We don't need the logs, do we? Maybe we do. Hold on. Give me time. Oh, I'm sure I told you this before, you guys, but I've always been afraid to fly private jets because so many of them crash. Anyway, there was this one private jet, chartered plane that was about to crash. There were 4 passengers, but only 3 parachutes. First passenger gets up and says, "I'm a leading heart specialist. My patients need me." He takes the parachute, jumps off. The next guy says, "I'm a leading rocket scientist. I'm the smartest man in the world." Takes the paragraph, jumps off. That leaves 2 people, the Pope and a 10-year-old boy. The Pope says to the 10-year-old boy, "Hey, son, I'm 82 years old. I've lived a good life. I know my maker awaits me in heaven, so why don't you take the parachute? I don't mind." Boy says, "That's okay, Pope. You see, there are still 2 parachutes on the plane. You know that guy who said he was the smartest man alive? He jumped off the plane with my backpack." Don't you love that joke? Well, Big Bretsky, I'm really sorry about my coughing. I'm getting my asthma inhaler refilled, but until then, you may have to put up with it. Okay, Laz and Maria, I will Google wet cupping and talk to some of my nature fast friends. Maybe they know, but I'll find out about it. All right, who has a question about mental health therapy? Come on, guys. Let's get asking some really good questions. And yeah, this is my 60th live chat on YouTube, of course, always. Hey, Lan. I did get your letter about borderline personality disorder. I am going to contact you when I'm ready to make a video, maybe even next week. Do you have any advice on coping with boredom alongside depression? Well, that's interesting. I don't know about boredom because I have too many things to do I can't get into. So I would say find things to do that are enjoyable. Find a hobby. You know, maybe take up watercolor painting or, you know, knitting or something that occupies your mind and is meditative. Or, you know, go work out at the gym. That's one thing you can do. There are so many interesting things you could possibly do. I know when you're depressed, you're not very much interested in anything. So, but even, you know, looking at stuff on Netflix, anything to occupy your mind. Hey, Ziam, nice to see you. Anyway, Chai Adler, did that help a bit? All right, so I'm putting up a new video on Monday called, Is There Such a Thing as Facebook Depression? Now, you've heard about Facebook in the news. There was a conservative company in Great Britain that, I guess, got some data from people they shouldn't have gotten and Mark Zuckerberg, as we speak, is testifying at Congress for the second day in a row. But this thing about Facebook depression, there were three things that doing too much Facebook does. First of all, it has you interacting with other people online, thinking you're creating a community, but it's not a real community. There's something, human beings are hardwired for live connection. So there's something about sitting with the person like right in front of you, having a dialogue, a conversation, that really is better at getting your social needs met. And the second thing is on Facebook, people really tend to look at their friends or people who are putting up these posts and make them seem super successful. They come back from a holiday from Hawaii, they've got a promotion, they're getting married, they're having a kid. All these wonderful things are going on, and you're depressed, so you feel like, you know, even more of a loser than you did before you went on Facebook. So the weapon of comparison, it's so easy to compare yourself to other people and think they're doing better. Okay, Bridbesky, can you please explain how to score your mood in the mood diary? Well, there are two mood diaries I have. I don't know which one you're referring to. The one in Healing from Depression, well, this is the one that I like. So 1 to 10. A 1 to 10 scale, where 10 is I'm feeling ecstatic, I'm feeling wonderful, like things could be better, and 1 is I'm, you know, I can't believe I'm in this hell, will I ever get out? The other way in my book, Healing from Depression, is I go -5 to +5, where 0 is neutral, and -5 is horrible, and +5 is really great. So you can use either of those two scales, but it's really important. I log my mood every day. I've been doing so since 1996, when I started during the middle of that particular breakdown, and it just gives me a sense of feeling of control over my moods, even though I don't really, but it's just very comforting, like journaling. So those are the two scales I use. Great advice, compare to despair. Right, well, what do you prefer, Big Bresky, 1 to 10 or -5 to +5? Oh, Leanne, you're gonna go, well, let's connect next week about the borderline personality disorder. Claire, Facebook caused some of my depression for that reason. They going on holiday and unable to, yeah. Thank you, Claire, for that feedback, I appreciate it. By the way, the third thing that's spending too much time on Facebook is, in terms of the depressed person, is not good for you. What do you think? It's sitting at your computer all day, you know, typing, right? Sitting is the new smoking. You know, human bodies were meant to move, meant to get up, walk around the block. You know, you don't even have to do hard exercise. Just even walk around your house, cleaning up, cooking, vacuuming. But sitting on your tuchus all day is bad for your blood pressure. It's bad for your circulation. It's bad for so many things. There's a ton of information out there about the downside of sitting, and people sitting on their laptops, you know, or their even their, you know, iPhones or smartphones, just sitting, or their computers. You know, again, it's not healthy for the body. So, too much time spending on a false community, comparing yourself to others, and too much sitting. Zomalas, hello Douglas, hi guys. Can fear of change be a barrier to overcoming depression? Well, yeah, Oliver. I mean, like we have a guy in our group last night who is severely depressed, like I have been many times, and something called electroconvulsive therapy, or ECT, would be really good for him. And I know that ECT is controversial, but it's worked for me, my mother, and 20 of my clients. Anyway, you know, when you're depressed, you're afraid to do something new. Or it doesn't even have to be ECT. It could be, you know, trying a new medication. So that fear of making a decision, that fear of change will keep you stuck, because you remember what AA says, Alcoholics Anonymous? Insanity is doing the same, the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So yes, you got to basically take risks to move anywhere. What is the change that you're fearing, Oliver? I'd like to hear about it. I don't have a Facebook account. I only use my fake account on Facebook for job searching. Okay, I don't even know what a fake account is, but Big Rescue, the 1 to 10, I think, scoring the minus makes me reach positive numbers almost impossible. Okay, well then I like, great. That's, by the way, that's what I use in my depression support group, the 1 to 10 scale. Can the ECT make anxiety worse if you suffer from that as well as depression? No, because when I did ECT in January of 2016, I had agitated depression. I was depressed and I was anxious. So, you know, there was a gal in 2005 who did ECT, was one of the most anxious people I've ever met. She couldn't leave her house. She couldn't go grocery shopping. She was completely debilitated. And that was her primary symptom. Mostly she was afraid that her mother was going to die. Her mother was old and she couldn't imagine living without her. So she was catastrophizing that she'd have a breakdown when the mother died. She was just insanely anxious, and she did ECT, got completely through it. So I've seen it help with anxiety. The 5 Tibetan rites is great for relaxing. You should try. Well, I have many friends who are Tibetan Buddhists and do all sorts of rites. Is that 5 Tibetan rites, and where do you look it up? So, Claire, did I answer your question? Were you thinking of doing ECT, Claire? If so, talk to a specialist who performs that in your area, and that would be excellent. All right. Well, so that's my take on Facebook depression. Any comments, maybe? I love to start a mood area, but I think my mood changes a lot during the same day. How can I make it work? Well, you can do 2 things, I am. You could, at the end of the day, you could do your average mood, or your mood diary. Each day can be broken into 3 parts: morning, noon, and evening. It's just for each day. You can just, you know, draw this up on the computer or draw it by hand. Each day, you enter 3 moods, and if you really are like a math geek like I am, at the end of the day you can, you know, add them up and divide by 3. So if you had like a 4, a 3, and a 5, you know, on morning, noon, and night, your average mood would be a 4, for example. So I would say, try that. Try taking each day, setting your timer on your iPhone or your Apple Watch or your digital timer or whatever. It's just, you know, time to take my mood. It's like taking your temperature. How does that sound? Claire, thanks. I'm thinking of trying ECD, but I've been told it can make anxiety worse. Oh no, Claire, I am telling you, I've not only gone through it, my mother had it 5 times because she had 5 breakdowns, very depressed. And this woman named Mary Ellen, and I can't even, a doctor, a very important doctor in Portland got it. So, but the best thing to do is get an evaluation, ask the person doing it, you know. I mean, no treatment is 100% foolproof. My only side effects from the ECT were memory loss at the time that I got it. But talk to the guy or the gal who's doing it, and it is risky. No treatment works 100% of the time, but my research shows that ECT works 70 to 80% of the time. That's much better odds than antidepressants. And you're under, it lasts, you know, 1 minute. The treatment lasts 1 minute. So it's not pretty, it is painless. Wet cupping heals me from head to toes. Okay, well, I've heard about wet cupping and I'm going to look it up. Hey, one Claire Lou. Those lozenges, I've got them. Well, I had them somewhere around here. Aha. This shows what a dedicated fan can do. One Claire Lou sent me Fisherman's Friend right here. Anise seed. I love anise. Thank you. This is for my chronic cough, and I'm going to take one right now. Hey, Swiss Heart from the Santa Cruz area. Always great to hear from you. What's up, One Claire Lou? Are you feeling any better? I know you've been struggling a bit. Oliver McLeod says, I often fear a change in myself, irrational fears of not knowing who I'll be. Kind of grief, losing part of yourself. Seems like you've definitely got an anxiety disorder or some anxiety. You should go talk to your therapist, your doctor about how to deal with that. That would be very happy. That would be very good. Oh, Clara, the anise seed is amazing. Can I get this in America? These are the best menthol flavored lozenges. I don't think I can get them in America. Well, next time you go to the store, if you think of it, I have no idea what the postage costs, but you want to send me 3 or 4 of them, I'd be most gratified. Thanks, Diane. You'll try that. What did I tell you to try? Fisherman's Friend, very British, I know. I have a British gal in my Tuesday group, and when she saw that, she cried tears of joy because it reminded her of her homeland. So Ziam, yeah, okay. So I said, write your mood 3 times a day. Yeah, let me know how it works. Oliver, you must be from the UK. The Bit Bretsky says, I've had 2 episodes of agitated depression. Does it mean that you were predisposed to it? Absolutely. Perli Banda, the woman who hopes to get married next month. Have you been in touch with Daniel Kate? Yes, Big Bretsky. There was something very profound that an American self-help author named Wayne Dyer said many years ago. I didn't understand it at first. It was a lecture. He said, I know, pretend this is an orange right here. And he says, what happens when you squeeze an orange as hard as you can? What comes out? People said, I don't know. He said, orange juice. I didn't know what he meant, but he said, this is what he meant. When you are stressed, what comes out is what's inside you. And for some people, it's a predisposition to depression or anxiety. I have a friend who's gone through 3 divorces. I said divorce was the #1 cause of depression. It was painful, but it didn't send him back. Other people come in groups, 1 divorce, they're depressed for 2 or 3 years. So it is about genetic predisposition. But there are things you can do to treat it and prevent it. Have a look on the Amazon for Fisherman's Friend. They ship to America. Hey, Claire, thank you. You're from Leeds in England. Glad to have come across your channel. Great. What part of England is Leeds in? I've heard the term. Is it south, northeast, or west of London? Sammy Sunshine, yeah. You want to send me an email? douglasblock@gmail.com. I'm a little behind in responding to my emails, so don't expect, a miracle immediately. But by the way, just remind you, every live YouTube live chat, someone donates to a super chat down here, $, $1 or $2. Someone once gave 50, and you're put at the top of the screen and acknowledged. And these videos are cost money to shoot, edit, etc. So it helps pay for this channel. And okay, Samuel, send me an email. 2 weeks staying in my room, I feel lost. I feel so bad. Pearlie, you need to go see a therapist. Or I know medication hasn't helped in the past, but you might try it again. Or you might try something called TMS, transcranial magnetic stimulation. One Claire Lou, I love these anise lozenges. Thank you so much. Oh, great. You're 7 days off kratom and pot. Good for you, Larry Lester. Nice to see you again. 230 miles from London, North England. Wow. How close are you to the border of Scotland? I'm the same, Perla. Use my laptop as a distraction, but need to break up the cycle. Absolutely, Perla. You should call Danielle. Reach out for support. And you're supposed to get married in May, Yeah, you need to take action. One Claire Lou. Very good. Excellent. Thank you. Excellent point. Is that a spiritual guru in the picture? Yes, it's Ramana Maharshi. Absolutely. I used to have a picture of him right here, but damn it. Hey, you know, I have it on my phone. I have an Instagram account if anybody wants to follow me. Wow, someone just sent me, someone's enrolled at Harvard and suffering from crippling depression. That's no good. Okay, let's see. Let's go to Douglas Block here. Can you see this a little better? What the hell happened? Sorry about that. Let's try Instagram one more time. See this man? Isn't he beautiful? Look at those eyes. Ramana Maharshi, a great Indian saint. You should look him up on the internet. There's a tremendous documentary about his life. I'll go ahead and I will go ahead and put his name down right here. R-A-M-A-N-A. Oops, that's an R, not an F. R-A-M-A-N-A M-A-H-A-R-S-H-I. Look that dude up. He's amazing. 2 hours by car. I do need to count. I'm so scared. I just want to sleep and never wake up. You canceled your wedding. Oh my goodness. Well, it's probably best you canceled your wedding. You don't want to get married in this state, but you do need to take action and seek out help. I take it you've been in a hospital before. Maybe you need to go back for a short period. Seriously. It's hard. You need to take very small steps. Pearl, is so sorry to hear you cancel the wedding. I've started spending 2 minutes out of the room, then build it up to 10, and so on, and try and seek a therapist. Excellent advice, Clara. You should get Perla's email address and start corresponding with her and giving her a lot of support. That would be really nice if if you're up for doing that. But yeah. So TMS is transcranial magnetic stimulation. Did I actually say it before? Yeah, I have a whole thing on this. I think you should reconsider antidepressant. I'm on sertraline, Zoloft, which has helped push my thoughts from the front of my head. It's remarkable how they work, but you need to start slow to avoid a bad reaction. I'm glad one clearly that Zoloft is working for you. It's a tried and true medication. By the way, some of you here are Patreon supporters, but it's the crowdfunding page I'm using to support this channel. So I hope that you can visit it. Some of you, I'm going to type it in right here because I didn't cut and paste it, but it's pretty easy. Patreon.com/Douglas Block. Sammy Sunshine, you're back. I keep pushing friends away. Why do I do that? How do I fix the problem? I've lost too many friends. Well, you need to go see a psychotherapist. A lot of people, times when people are depressed, they feel like, oh, nobody would want to see me. I'm a real loser. World would be better off without me. Is that why you're pushing away your friends? I would definitely talk to a counselor because that is a very social support and connection are so healing. Doing that is obviously quite counterproductive. Pearl Bound says, I get out of my room, I clean, I cook, I take care of my kids, I just go back to bed. It's been 2 weeks and I have not stepped outside. Wow. Thank God you've got your kids to take care of, don't you think? All right, time for another joke. We need to lighten things up here. What can we find? No one really laughed at my joke about the airplane. What do they call an unhelpful psychiatrist? Dr. Doolittle. How do you mend a jack-o'-lantern? With a pumpkin patch. And why did the vampire get fired when he was working at the blood bank? It was a good job, good benefits. Well, he got fired because he was drinking on the job. It flew over my head. I don't know what flew over your head, but tell me, I'll say it again. Yes, Clara, you sound exactly like me, Perla. If you pass me on your email address, we can keep in touch. Or Clara, you can email me, douglasblock@gmail.com. I will share Perla's email address with you if she gives me permission. Oh, the plane, LOL. It flew over my head. Oh, you're very good. Oh, Claire. Someone told me a joke about airplanes. I didn't get it because it flew over my head. I'm using that one. Give me just 1 second. I'm writing this down. Okay, Sammy Sunshine says, I have depression. I'm a gay man who's very discreet, and I find it uncomfortable when people get too close. But at the same time, I want to be close, so I've never had a boyfriend ever. I can't come out, by the way. Well, that definitely is going to affect your disposition. Are you living in a place of the world where it's not okay to come out, or there's a lot of stigma? You know, in Portland, Oregon, I mean, we have a huge gay community. I'm Big Bretsky. If hospital isn't a good thing, Pearl, maybe move in with your parents or both. That's a very good idea, assuming they live in Tulsa, Oklahoma, like she does. Joke, I once got into so much debt that I couldn't even afford my electric bills. They were the darkest times of my life. So it's hard. Someone else told me that joke on this, but I'm going to write it down. Worth writing down. Arcade Cup from Green Bay, I'm so happy to see you. Wow. Okay, the darkest times of my life. I'll remember this. Okay. Arcade Cup says, the last 3 days I felt a sense of doom and icky constantly on me, like the Reaper, my childhood's best friend, died. Oh my God. You got to be kidding me. How old? You're not that old, Arcade Cup. Aren't you like a 28 or 30? Yeah, I'm really sorry to hear that. That is a bummer. Yeah. Oh, I accepted a phone call by mistake. Who's this?
Hi there. My name is Celia. I'm a case manager at the Sexual Assault Resource Center.
Yeah, can you call me back around 1 o'clock? I'm doing a live chat overseas, and I actually picked up the phone. I'd love to talk with you.
Okay.
Is this your number? Sorry about that, guys. Accidentally picked up. Pearl Banner says, I live with my husband and 4 kids, no parents. My parents live in Dallas. Yeah, that'd be well, it's a ways from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Well, at least how's your husband? Hopefully he's supporting you. Anyway, you live in a community where you cannot come out, says Sammy Sunshine. So there isn't any choice. I have to be discreet. I would love to have a boyfriend, be in love, but I don't know how I can heal myself to be able to do so. Well, where do you live? Yeah, maybe you need to move. You know, I mean, it's really it's tough when you're living in a place where you can't even be your authentic self, you know? Arcade Cup says, everything feels great. I bought a bike, though, getting it Tuesday. Wow, yes, Arcade Cup, yes, yes. Good work. Every time I go up Rocky View, getting my heart rate up to 155 beats per minute. Ho, ho, ho. There goes the anxiety. There goes the depression. I feel like $1 million by the time I get up sweating like a pig. Get on your bicycle. It's amazing therapy. And then let me know. Send me an email. You've got mine. Evelyn May. I love you, Evelyn May. I thought it was M-A-E, but I guess not. Anyway, Evelyn always, she's a Patreon subscriber, right? Evelyn, tell them to get on Patreon. Maybe you can give me a live chat. We're $0 today. We're 29 minutes through the hour. Anyway, it's always great to hear from you. Thank you. You have anything to say? Any questions? Any encouragement? By the way, at the half hour, I always like to show people my book. Healing from Depression, 12 Weeks to a Better Mood, right here. You can get it at Amazon.com or your local bookstore. It has my Body, Mind, Spirit Recovery Program, which I developed when I was really, really going through a bad episode because medication did not work for me, so I had to find physical, emotional, mental, spiritual self-care, which I did with the help of friends and therapists. And eventually that brought me out of it. So I teach this book, I teach in my groups, I've given lectures on it, but most importantly, it's on my website. And on Amazon, you can pick it up anytime, and it's really worth it. So, Pearl Bennett says, my husband has tried everything. He motivates me, but I feel hopeless. I feel nothing. Sometimes I feel like I push him away, even though he says he was never going to give up on me. Good for you that you have, good for him that he's so loyal. That's tough. But no, I think I agree with Claire Lou that you need to take action, and I think either get TMS or go to the hospital ECT might be a little bit radical. I mean, I don't know. Definitely get an evaluation from somebody about ECT, electroconvulsive therapy. That could jumpstart your brain and get you back on track. But something needs to be done. Someone suggests getting back on antidepressants. I know some of them are really bad reactions, bad side effects, but some of them are not. So, but you got to try something. Let's see who sent me a message. No new messages. So, Claire, ECT is my last result. I have a non-epileptic seizure due to antidepressants, so I can't take them. Wow. Well, ECT does induce a seizure, and yeah, it does do that, and unfortunately, no, I mean, it's good that ECT induces a seizure. That's what jumpstarts your brain. Terry Brewer, I'm driving a semi for the first time in 6 months again. Wow. Terry basically comments on my YouTube channel. Have you found my Patreon link yet, by the way? Terry supports Noah on Patreon. By the way, Noah's going through a really difficult time dealing with his alcohol habit. It's really causing him some physical pain and suffering. So all of you who know Noah Thomas and have seen his channel, Big No No, please send him your prayers and good wishes. That would be wonderful. Have you read the book Brainmaker by any chance, Douglas? What is it about? Let me know. Oh, you have? You have? Well, let me know if you have any questions. As I said, contributing starts at just $2 a month. Sounds like you need to be in a safe place, Pearl. You can't skirt around with depression. If you show it a fingernail, it will take the arm. Wow, that's a strong statement. How is it driving, by the way, Terry? And Ice Phoenix 08, what is Brainmaker about? We are thinking of moving back to Mexico, where we have a ranch there with horses and cows and all kinds of animals. Maybe that helps. It's been a year now with no meds. I would like to keep it no meds. Well, Swiss Heart says prayers for Noah. Yeah, send them out, definitely. So what is the Brainmaker about? Oh, gee, I'm on such high dose of antipsychotics since I'm fresh out of the hospital. The sedation feels too much. Wow. Well, then you should actually go to your prescriber and get that changed. That'd be a really good thing. It's good. I've been avoiding it because of anxiety, but I know I need to work through it. It's not as bad as I anticipated. You mean about the driving the truck? Yeah. I've never thought about suicide. I have 4 kids I love and will raise. I believe that. Well, maybe going back to Mexico would be a good thing. Brainmaker is a book that claims that what happens in your guts and your diet affects your mental health for better or for worse. I'm going to read that because I'm going to do a YouTube video on brain health and gut health. Let me write that down. Yeah. Anyway, Pearlie Bonda, I think going back to Mexico might be a good thing. Another joke? Let me take a look. I had to leave my job as a taxi driver. I didn't like people talking behind my back. Why did the witch not wear a flat hat? Why did the witch not wear a flat hat? Because there was no point in it. Sending prayers to Noah as well. Yes, keep up those prayers to Noah. I'm going to Rainmaker about good. You like that joke? Yeah. Exercise is so important. I try to mountain bike every day on my lunch in Albany. Wow. Albany, Oregon? No, which Albany? Albany, New York, or Albany, Oregon, Terry Brewery? If Albany, Oregon, you're just like me. I have no family here. It's all Mexico. My brother, parents, in Dallas. Well, yeah, maybe, you need to be around more family. If you've got people in Mexico you like, and so, any other questions? Any other comments? Albany, Oregon. Wow. Terry, you should drive up sometime to Portland and say hello. That'd be amazing. My wife grew up in Lebanon, Oregon, just across the other side of I-5. All right, so waiting for your questions. You live in Oregon? Wow. That's where my wife grew up. Yeah, come up to Portland. I'm about to go out to church. Any suggestions to not run back to bed? Well, just keep telling yourself you're going to get support in church, Perla. You're going to get the help you need, and just keep putting one step in front of the other. Just tell yourself, I'm doing a good thing for myself. I'm doing a good thing. I'm doing a good thing. What is your opinion on EFT tapping for depression? Says Radona Gideon. Is this the first time you're in the channel? Many people have used it. I tried it when I was depressed in 2015. It didn't work for me, but that's where you tap on the acupuncture points like this and say, even though I feel depressed, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Yeah. Evelyn May, exercise is truly helping me a lot. My therapist is a strong believer in exercise for depression. Well, your therapist is right. Thank you, Arcade Cup, for your normal dollar donation. I really appreciate it. Nice gesture. Anybody want to follow suit? That would be good. Yeah, thank you, Doug, because it helps to get all this out with people that understand me. And I'm going to put my Patreon. And here's my address. First time in the chat. Radona, have you seen any of the videos at all? Have you subscribed to my channel? You can be one of the people who helps me get to 10,000. That would be awesome. That'd be really nice. So see what you think about that. That'd be very, very good. I would appreciate it. Thank you. Up McLeod, something great that has turned up in the UK is a group called Andy's Man Club, a meeting for men to talk about their issues. Is there anything similar in the U.S.? Not really. There are men's groups in different parts of the country, but nothing national. I'm glad you found it. Have a nice day, y'all. I'm starting getting ready, hoping I can get out of the house today and not run out. Hey, church sounds like a great place to go, Pearly Banda. Go for it. You can do it, says Claire. Yes, ma'am. "40 minutes into the hour, you subscribed. I've watched a few so far. How has it been? Have you enjoyed the videos? That'd be great. If you just keep going to the video page, I have over 250. Just start scrolling down, and when you see something you watch, that's great. Yes, Perla, we're all wishing you well. We're all wishing you well to get to your church. Get me to the church on time. It was a song from My Fair Lady. Anybody remember it? Does everybody young and instead of me like an old geezer at age 69. Anyway, yes, a very famous song called Get Me to the Church on Time. Any questions, comments from the peanut gallery? Okay, I'm going to do another video on 5 things not to do when you're anxious. I'm going to post that in 2 weeks. One of them, of course, is not to isolate. Never worry alone. Worrying alone, you'll just get into your own ruminative thoughts. The other thing, obviously, is don't self-medicate. A lot of people take they take opiates or alcohol, or they abuse benzodiazepines. So don't isolate. Don't self-medicate, and don't tell yourself this will never end. Instead, say this too shall pass, as it always does. Text me anytime, Claire. Thank you for your motivation. Here's your phone number, 918-282-5420. That's Perla's phone number. I know, Claire, are you from America or not? That's my main problem since depression. It's kicked me, and I've isolated myself. Well, Claire, maybe you should go ahead and text Perla and get some, get something going. Or you can do it, Perla. I will keep doing my prayers. I hope he conquers. I have to get back to work. I'll message you later and get on your Patreon page. I have a grandpa in Portland, so I'll try to coordinate. Wow, yes, yes, yes. I want to meet one of my loyal fans. Please do. That would be fantastic. You've emailed Perla. Good work, Claire. Okay, you guys start chatting with one another. That'd be wonderful. This is what it's all about: connecting, horizontal support, all the good stuff. Checking to see if I've heard about Noah's test yet. No, haven't heard from him yet. Well, Clara, you're in the UK. Well, yeah, you can't really text her, can you? Bada bing, just curious if you watched The Last Shaman, which I mailed you about. No, I didn't. I'm so far back in my emails. What's it about, and why don't you send it to me again so I'll have it today? And Terry, yes, keep knowing your prayers. Let me know when you're important, and thanks for visiting the Patreon page. I know you know what it is because I've emailed it to you. Anyway, Claire, try to get out of your isolation. Go out, meet with a friend for coffee, call up a relative, go to some sort of support group meeting, go to a 12-step meeting. Even if you don't drink, you can say, my goal is to not drink alcohol. You'll get community there. So, yeah, that'd be a good thing. So, 5 things not to do: don't isolate, don't self-medicate, don't tell yourself this too shall pass. Don't sit around. Exercise is a great thing for anxiety. And what else shouldn't you do? I have it there. It'll be posted. And what's my Facebook depression? Oh yes, I have a whole video on my favorite affirmation, which is oh hell, I'm well. Do you know why it's important to say affirmations in the present tense, like I am healed or I am well, as opposed to I'm going to be well? Claire says, I suffer from agoraphobia and becoming housebound is hard. I do have a therapist that comes to the house, though, every 2 weeks. Wow. Claire, agoraphobia is crippling. I know people have gone through it. I have a friend, Dr. Julie Weiss, in Pennsylvania. Go look up her name. She's written some good articles about it. But one of my clients she was so anxious, she started taking Klonopin, supervised by a therapist, psychiatrist at OHSU, and that got her relaxed enough that she went out the door, and now she's a director of a nursing facility. So have you tried medication, Claire? Because, agoraphobia is an anxiety disorder. So, yeah, the whole thing about affirmations in the present tense is that the subconscious mind only recognizes the present tense. That's the only moment in which we live, is the present. There is no future. you could send an alarm clock for 6 p.m. and you ask yourself, what time is it now? Where am I here? You're always in the here and now. So you don't ever want to say, I will get better, or I will feel good, or I will, have money. You put it in the present tense. I'm feeling good. I'm prosperous. I'm having money. I'm healing from this depression. Even if you don't believe it, just saying it imprints it on your subconscious mind, and know that one day it will be true. But state everything in the present tense if you can. I'm unbearable to tolerate medication. I suffer from non-epileptic seizures. Is that all medication, Claire? Then I guess you'll just have to work with self-talk. And what about exercise? Do you have a treadmill in your house or a stationary bicycle? It would be wise to invest in some good equipment, because that is something that can definitely get your heart rate up and help with the anxiety. Clara, email Perla. It's a great thing to do. Bada bing, re-email me the last shaman. Terry, I hope to see you over in May. Keep up the good work. You always have such nice comments. What are you up to these days in Hawaii? Are you, how's your recovery going? Do you exercise? What do you do to help keep yourself in a better mood? I'd like to know. And one last time, for those of you who want to support this channel, here's the Patreon page, www.patreon.com/. Oops, didn't spell that right. All right. So, and then put my name in. Here's the right address. I watched a video with Carolyn yesterday. She went through so much. It was very helpful. A must-see. Thank you, sweetheart. Did you give it a like? Yeah, Carolyn has really, really been through hell and has come out the other side. Oh, The Power of Now? Yes, Evelyn May, that's been out for a year. It's an international bestseller. I've read it. It's a great book. Have you looked at it? One more question, Pearly Bandit? Shoot. The Christio, you're back. I'm back from the bath. I got that inspiration from you. I do feel a bit more relaxed. Can you tell me more about tensing muscles? It's called progressive muscle relaxation, and you start with your feet, your calves, your upper legs, your thighs, your stomach, your arms, your neck, your face, and then your head. Just go look up progressive relaxation on YouTube. Tip, do yoga. Seriously, it can help you so much to experience the present moment and feel how your body reacts. Yeah, yoga has been around for thousands of years. It's made it big in the West in the last 40. And Bada Bing is right on the money about that. I'm feeling numb, confused, forgetfulness, normal. Is that not? It's not that no, you're not going crazy. This is the symptoms of depression: numbness, confusion, forgetfulness. Your brain is, is not working properly. Can second yoga work if it does work? I'm not quite sure what that means, Claire. Anyway. No, you're not going crazy, but you do have some symptoms of depression. Even if you don't want to take medication, please see a psychiatrist and get some professional help of things you can do. I do have my book, Healing from Depression, and it is really good in terms of it has a lot of holistic things you can do. Or just go to my website. I have my whole book on my website, www. There it is. Go to the website. Yes, Perla. So even if you don't want to take medication, get some help. And moving back to Mexico might be good to be around your family. All right. Well, I'm Christio. Oh, that's what you want to look up. You want to look up progressive. Okay. So there you have it. Since I have health anxiety, I'm always thinking I'm dying all the time. Well, that's really hard to treat, having health anxiety. Absolutely. So, yeah. I hope that I hope your health anxiety definitely, you know, decreases. Or, you know, I definitely would seek a counselor that knows how to treat health anxiety, because that can be really crippling if you always imagine the worst every time you have a symptom. I'm in love with holistic approaches. Well, Lisa Maria, I got to print this off of my thing. Here it is, Lisa Maria. You can't really see it, but there's my holistic diagram from healing from depression. Mental, physical self-care, mental, emotional self-care, lifestyle habits, spiritual support, and social connection. Spiritual connection and social support. Can you see that? So I spend like 400 pages talking about these holistic approaches. So you can't really read my book on the website, but if you go to my website, all the different parts of my book are on it. You know, treatments for depression, what is depression, what are the causes of depression, recovery tips, everything on that book is on the website, healingfromdepression.com. So that's where I would go. The book is the best, of course. You have it in your hand and you can underline stuff and go back to it, but the website's pretty darn complete, so I would go to that website. Laza Maria says, yes, I'm not quite sure what that is. I enjoyed your book. Thank you. God bless your videos. Oh, which book did you get? Thank you, EDB 1001. And by the way, if you feel you want to support this channel for in terms of, you know, really feeling good about these videos, just go to www.patreon.com. /DOUG. Same here, Evelyn. I just had a puppy 6 weeks ago, and he's really helped me to get out of bed. And yes, wow, Jeff Delala, you are late. I'm leaving in 3 minutes. I have to go do something, get ready for a 1 o'clock appointment. But it's always great to see you. Better late than never. Yep, you're so right, Evelyn May. People who have dogs or cats, they give them reason to live, somebody to take care of, somebody to love. Allison Contento, even though I completely changed my life, sometimes anxiety keeps me thinking about my troubled past. It's really hard to stop ruminating the process of guilt. Any advice? Yeah, I have a video, that's my most popular video that you should go see, called How to Stop There it is right there. Check out that video. Oh, Laza Maria, do you have my book? You say, I agree with your holistic approach, the intention to heal, support, exercise, diet. Have you actually read or have a copy of Healing from Depression? Or how do you learn about my holistic approach? Did you go to my website? I'm just curious. Anyway, Allison Centano, go check out How to Stop Ruminating. It's on this website. There's also a book that you might want to look to. It's called Brain Lock. Brain Lock is very good about obsessive thinking. Wow, someone just sent me a message on a former client. Doing groups. Excellent. So yeah, check out Brain Lock, okay? That'd be very good. What? Temporarily out of stock at the UK Amazon? You got to be kidding me. What about the Kindle edition? That's horrible. I'm going to tell my publisher. Oh, man. Why don't you see if there's anybody else at the UK who sells them? Can you get them from American Amazon? They've got them. Try to see if there's any other online bookstores all over McLeod that sells my book. I'd really appreciate it. Oh yeah, thank you EDB 100. Yeah, 1000. You can get on Kindle, Oliver McLeod. Do you have a? Kindle is an application. Kindle is an application you can get that is absolutely free of charge. You can put it on your iPad, your iPhone, or your desktop computer, or your Google, platform. Your what is it called? Android platform. So yeah, go Oliver, go to Amazon.com UK or Amazon.com US and just get the Kindle edition. And then you don't have to pay the postage. Rough day, I'm slowly chipping away at cleaning my room. Hopefully that will help. Nice to see you again. Elephant Centeno, thank you very much. Have you subscribed to this channel? I hope you do come back. That'd be great. Come back to another live chat. Forever Freak, Marissa. Oh, by the way, I had lunch yesterday with Noah. He has horrible stomach pain. It might be pancreatitis. He's been binge drinking. He really needs support and love. Please send him your prayers. Post a message for him on his YouTube page. Tell him you're visualizing his getting well and to seek out good care and good treatment. So I know Forever Freak, you like me really feel think very highly of Noah. Claire, I'm so proud it helps you, especially puppies. I know there's a lot of work. Yep. I prefer, but yeah, I do always prefer self-books in paperback, but if I can't get a copy, yeah. Well, I mean, I would send you the book, but man, God, what's the book rate from here to England? You'd have to pay a large price for postage, if you don't mind. Why don't you go ahead, email me, douglasblog@gmail.com. I'll find out how much it costs to send that book internationally. Probably the price of the book, but so you can always get one from me, and if you can't get the Kindle, but there's got to be some place in Great Britain where you can get it at a store. Have your local, Oliver, where do you live? Have your local bookstore. Order it. You may have to wait a few weeks, but you'll get it. Yeah, I hope he gets better really soon. Well, yes. Well, go ahead. A lot of you know Noah. He's been on this channel. Hold him in your prayers. Think of him. Visualize him better. Yeah. Well, I saw Noah just less than 24 hours ago. Yep, he's hard work, but every bit of it is listening to my depression. Slowly it's working. Yes, dogs, therapy dogs. I have a therapy cat named Bruce. Have you ever heard of Bruce? Let's go to Patreon. Here's Bruce, the therapy cat. Look how he likes to be scratched under his arm. Isn't he cute? Look at that. Bruce Block getting scratched. Not bad. And look at that face only a mother can love. Anyway, that's my therapy cat right there. Go get him, Bruce. I guess Instagram videos just keep repeating themselves. Yes, you too. Hi, Douglas, better late than never, right? Well, you've got 1 minute and 16 seconds. So, what's up, Scott, in the UK? You feeling any better? Pearly Bonner, remember you can go to the internet to healingfromdepression.com and you can read parts of the book on the internet. Sending healing prayer, good. I'm going to let him know that I mentioned him, and a lot of people are behind him right now. So, and also post some comments on his channel. That would be great. Okay, we have 50 seconds left. Anybody have any final comments? Questions? Remember, Clara, Noah said he's been banned for 3 months doing live chats by YouTube, and I don't know why, but he won't be doing. Bruce is so adorable. Keep fighting. So remember, watch for a video on Saturday when we pass the 10,000 subscriber mark. Any of you who are not subscribers, please go to my YouTube page and then click on the button that says subscribe. If you click on the bell, you will be given notifications every time I post a video or do a live chat. And for those of you who have not subscribed, simply go to www.youtube.com/ user /D Oh, healing. There it is. Go there, click on the subscribe button, and you will be a subscriber, helping us to get to 10,000. Which nobody did way back, unfortunately. Huh. You've run out of ideas, Scott? Well, go check out some of my YouTube posts and some of my videos. Here's something you should do. Every day, have a journal, and when you feel a moment of hope or pleasure or something good is happening, write it down. I want you to start keeping a pleasure journal, Scott, and then I want you to report back to me how it's going, okay? A pleasure. And there it is, right there. Thanks, Oliver. Try to get the book from a bookstore. If you don't mind paying postage, I'll send Healing from Depression from America. Otherwise, get the Kindle version. Hope you all have a great rest of the Wednesday. I'll see you on Sunday. By that time, we will hit this 10,000 subscriber mark. And God bless you all. And by the way, you can keep chatting with each other after we're done. Okay, talk to you later.